What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. XChaseMoney back in here again.
3 times?
This is four.
4?
Four.
3.
All right. So
Dang.
and also, guys, before we start this, just want to let you know I recently did start Mortal Kombat 1. So if you guys haven't seen the walkthrough, there will be a playlist. So go check it out. So what's going on?
Nothing. Game season about to start. What, 2 days? Well, it already started this year.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say this because I was very disappointed all last generation.
Okay.
As far as like the years go, we had some decent years. 2018 was good, but like coming from 2013 when we had GTA 5, a Tomb Raider, and all them bangers. 2012, Dishonored, we had and then the PS4, Xbox One came out, and it was just, companies that we love start going downhill. Be soft people like that. So I was like, it's over. This year, this is the best year I didn't seen. This is probably one of the best 5 years that I've ever seen. There's been about 20 games, bro. It's ridiculous. All these games are phenomenal. I cannot keep up. Finally, we have a year like this. And then we're starting. I didn't get Mortal Kombat. I'm not getting that till Tuesday. Lies of P Tuesday. I didn't even get to touch Starfield yet. I'm still playing Hi-Fi Rush. I didn't get to Baldur's Gate.
Damn.
There's bro, and then there's like the indie games too. That's on top of that. You know what I mean? Like 2K just came out. We'll talk about that later.
But yeah, so before we begin, as you can see, yes, I did recently get my own spot. So
your first place is your place?
Yes, this is my official.
You know what I'm saying? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Them bills, boy.
I mean, my rent is only like what, 800? So
man.
I mean, it's only like a
we'll see.
It's only a studio, so I didn't want nothing, too big.
Don't diminish. You said only. No, you got this is your first place. Yes, it don't matter how small it is.
No, I don't care. It's a studio apartment. I only pay 800. I like it. I enjoy it. I've been here since February. So haven't really been doing, too much gaming because, one, moving into a new crib. And on top of that, lost my mother tragically.
I'm sorry, bro.
And
I'm sorry.
That's why that's why I haven't been, doing too much game as of recently. But I mean, I'm slowly, processing, that loss. But
yeah,
me and my brother, we're trying our best,
Right.
But as far as like gaming, I'm like 95% done with Bugsnax. Like I said, haven't been doing too much gaming, but I'm almost done. Now, as far as the what happened?
You finally got it?
What?
Bugsnax?
Yes, I'm like 95% done with it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, like I said,
it's fun, ain't it?
Oh, of course it's fun. All the the different bugs, the different sandwiches, different food and all that. The game is actually pretty good. But I mean, I'm going back into gaming. Like I said, I recently caught me another Switch because my other one broke for some reason. I won't talk about that.
Yeah.
So I ended up buying another Switch. The main reason why I bought another Switch was because Super Mario Bros. Wonder drops next month. So I will be so I already pre-ordered that. Right. I did end up pre-ordering Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man 2, and I did recently play Mortal Kombat 1. I just actually finished the story this morning. But
how is it?
The game itself is actually really, really good. I mean, I can only say if you played like Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, it's basically just like that. And look, all you gotta do is play the storyline. The storyline.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Phenomenal. Now I eventually end up pre-ordering the damn premium edition. They want you to pay upwards to like $100 damn. So I was like, you know what? Let me get this. I was like, I love Mortal Kombat, but a fan of Mortal Kombat since 1992, and I was born in '94. So I was like, you know what? Let me get this new Mortal Kombat. Let me see how it is. Let me see if it's better than Mortal Kombat 11 and the aftermath. But after playing that story mode for Mortal Kombat 1, it's ridiculous.
I can't wait.
Wait till you try it. Now, the only thing I was a little bit I ain't gonna lie. I was a little skeptical about uploading Mortal Kombat 1 because of two things: the X-rays and the fatalities. Because YouTube has been cracking down on people heavily with the damn fatalities and the X-rays. But
I did not know that they're doing that for Mortal Kombat.
Yes, I just looked at let's see, a couple of people have been playing. Well, literally, a couple of people have been playing Mortal Kombat, and on top of that, people has been getting age restricted because of the damn fatal blows. The fatal blows, they don't, and even if they do the fatal blows, what they do is they filter it black and white. Now, when I did it, I didn't filter it. I mean, I'm good for now. I didn't show. I maybe showed maybe a couple of the fatal blows in the storyline. I haven't showed any of the fatalities, but yeah, a lot of people have been getting cracked down heavily because of the damn Mortal Kombat. But you already know how YouTube is. Yeah, you already know how YouTube is. But
well, it's different rules for different people too. We know that as well.
I mean, it is. But yeah, September, October, November, a lot of games coming out. Let's see. We already it says Baldur's Gate 3, Starfield, NBA 2K24. I don't even want to talk about that right now. I mean, a lot of people's getting banned on 2K24 already. A lot of people.
They're getting banned, but it costs a fortune to play the game.
But I just saw a lot of people get banned for literally exiting out the game, and then it will have like a message saying that you've been banned for this many months or for this many days, and people was like, for exiting out a game, it's like that's stupid.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like an hour ban for quitting games or something like that. Like,
yeah, and a lot of people, it's starting to get a little aggravated because of it.
That's the least of the game's problems. I'm gonna be honest with you. So question.
Yes.
Assassin's Creed. How far removed are you from the series?
I haven't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I tried playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the latest one. But as far as the new one that's supposed to drop, Assassin's Creed Mirage, I'm actually game sharing with my friend. So when he gets the game, I'll be able to try it out. I mean, I'm not really an Assassin's Creed fan. I mean, I tried to. I mean, after seeing that damn Assassin's Creed movie, ilk. Disgusting. Total disrespect to the damn franchise. Disrespect at all.
Absolutely.
But as far as Assassin's Creed, like I said, I'm not really an Assassin's Creed fan. I mean, I tried to. It's just that the game is too long. Insanely.
The new ones. You didn't play the old ones?
I think the old one that I've done was Brotherhood. That's about it.
So those are a lot shorter. Those can be 20 hours, 25-hour-ish. If you want to try to get collections and stuff like that. Okay. Those are around the length that I think most people like for single player, with some exception. If some people are budget gamers. Outside of that, for me personally, because games have gotten so long, I'm really in the 12 to 20-hour range is like ideal for most games. There's exceptions. There's some really exceptional RPGs that are 40, 60. Once you start getting to the 100-hour, your game better be damn good to be 100 hours. Unfortunately, Valhalla was not good enough to be as long as it was because there was so much filler in the game. So with the new one, they said it's going to be shorter like the old games. And I'm looking forward to that. And it looks like, the guy from Mirage is one of the characters on Valhalla. I won't say anything about that. But I think I told you to give Valhalla up. It's entirely too long. That game could have been 20 hours. They could have kept the one storyline that took place way in Norse mythology, and that could have been the whole game. People would have loved it, but they just anyway.
The game is too long. So I mean, did I finish it? No.
Don't. The new one, I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna be honest, it looks good, except for I didn't like teleporting across the thing.
Well, I'm actually game sharing with the homie. Well, I'm actually
there's an Avatar game. Are you getting it?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. They showed it at the State of Play. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah, got you.
But yeah, so NBA 2K24, There's this new party game that recently dropped on the 14th called Inspector Gadget Mad Time Party. It's like it's like Mario Party, but Inspector Gadget. You're familiar with Inspector Gadget, right?
Of course, but there's a game for this.
Yes, it is. It's a party game. It recently was released on the 14th.
Is it $60? Is it $70?
I'm not exactly sure. I didn't even check. I didn't even see the price, but yeah, it's been released. Um, what's it called? The Crew Motorfest is supposed to be coming out this month.
Oh my goodness.
Lies of P. We already talked about that. Mortal Kombat 1, like I said, just finished it. Wait till you play the storyline. I promise you, you're gonna love it. Like literally, like I've already made my all-time favorite character, which is Johnny Cage. You know, I've been a fan of Johnny Cage since Mortal Kombat 4. You know, literally ever since that, been playing as him in every single Mortal Kombat. I even can't wait until the animated movie drops, which drops, I think it drops in October. Once that animated movie drops, I'm buying it off rip. Payday 3, Party Animals, and Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty for the DLC. Do you plan on getting it? Any of these games on September's list?
Yes. Everything except Inspector Gadget. However, that's a game that you stream with the homies on Twitch or something. So let's see what that looks like. And that's just September.
Yes.
Right? That's only September.
That's only September. October.
And then there was other games too that weren't as big names, but people loved them, like the Sea of Stars game that came out. Right before Starfield. You know, yeah, man, that game has phenomenal scores. Now I don't always go off of scores, but scores are nice.
Okay.
You know, to see a bad score doesn't deter me, but sometimes a game getting a good score that I didn't really know about kind of makes me, maybe I'll even look into it. That was on there. And then, like I said, we have some other indie games. There was this game called Punch Club that I absolutely love. It came out like 2016. That only like 7-8 hours or something like that. And then I really wanted a sequel. I thought it was never going to happen. And they announced it like 2 years later, and just nothing ever happened. And it came out this year. So that's out. And you know, it's a great year. And the thing is, though, just real quick, is not only is there a lot of games, because it's not always about how many, the games have actually been good. We're talking about stuff that's come out. We like earlier all year, we had good games as well earlier in the year. Like, and I haven't played any game that I thought was going to be great and it wasn't. Every game I thought was going to be good was good. And well, that Pokemon was this year, right? They ripped that game up.
Man. That was just a complete disrespect right there. I did not like it at all.
That lag, man. That lag on that Pokemon. Yeah, that was about it.
You do have a Switch, right?
Of course.
Okay. Because there is a game that I really wanted to get, because I might buy it. I think probably this week or next week. It's called Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
Of course.
It's just, imagine playing
just a radio.
Yes. I looked at some of the and on top of that, I found out that the music that they got on Bomb Rush is not copywritten at all.
They made it that way on purpose. It's literally, you know, people say like spiritual successor. We hear that about games all the time.
Yes.
Do you remember Banjo-Kazooie?
Of course. I was literally playing that last night.
Right. Do you know what ukulele is?
I heard of ukulele. Yeah, I've heard of it. It's for part of the
ukulele.
Xbox.
Well, it might be on Xbox, but it was from the original developers of Banjo-Kazooie. It's very, 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 very similar. Okay. So that's like whenever they say spiritual successor, it's basically the same game, you know, but they can't retain the characters, so they have to use new characters. They did that with Mighty Number 9 was supposed to be one. That was garbage.
It was ass.
Yeah. I actually contributed to the Kickstarter for that. But the Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, I was following that game for like 3 years. So I always knew that the game was coming. It looked good. I didn't think it was going to be as close. The only thing is they didn't get, if anybody cares, there's the cutscenes are not fully voice acted like they are on Jet Set Radio, but the gameplay is everything you like about Jet Set Radio, but way better.
Way better.
Way more streamlined. They did a phenomenal job.
Well, I will be getting the game next week, so it better live up to the hype. Oh, and before we
when you coming to the PC, man?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now that I have my my new spot, now I can be able to focus more on my PC, because I after we had that last talk when I said I want to get a gaming laptop, I am considering getting a gaming PC. Now I want to get one pre-built. I want to get one pre-built.
No, pre-built is nothing wrong with pre-builds. Mm-hmm. I used to think there was, but with all these scalpers and the bots and all that stuff, mm-hmm. pre-builds are okay. And if something goes wrong, you could just contact the person you bought it from instead of figuring out if you built it yourself.
Okay.
What you did and what's wrong. So,
Because I had a lot of people in my comments talking about what's going on with that PC? Do you figure out which one you want to get? And I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody was hitting me up, was like, oh, get yourself a PC. Here's a website for you to use. So after seeing all those comments, I was like, you know what? I want to get that gaming laptop because like I said, I do record. I like to record videos a lot, but I might have to get me a custom made PC, and I might have to get one pre-built. And I think in one of your recent videos, I've been wanting to ask you this. You did one of the I think it was 3 rage games, Black, Guitar Man, whatever the hell it's called, and that other ninja game. You really don't like rhythm games?
The game is phenomenal.
Do you?
It's really well made.
Do you like rhythm games?
I don't not like them. I grew up playing them. Mm-hmm. It's just hard, and I had to put it on hard for the video, so I made it more difficult for myself. I do like it, but that was so unforgiving. Okay. You put like 4 or 5 inputs wrong, you're done. And the thing about older games, is some of the games, a lot of the games, especially the rare, if we go back Super Nintendo, if you're old enough.
Yeah.
The way the levels are constructed, you have to have prior knowledge of the level sometimes, because you were not going to get it on the first go. Because of the way stuff happens, you just have to kind of be ready for it. So that's how it is with some of the rhythm games. Like, it's all about repetition, and you have to play it a certain number of times in order to know what inputs are coming, or you're just going to be screwed. Like, even if you're playing Geometry Dash, games like that, like, like those games, man. There's another one called Friday Night Funkin' or something like that.
Oh, yeah. That's
I never played that one. I ain't touching
ridiculous. That. It's ridiculous.
I'm not touching that. The game is good, but it was hard. And after 45 minutes, I had the biggest headache because I was just like, it's designed for you to play it over and over to get better. I didn't have the time, boy. But it's really good.
So that means, well, have you ever played in any of the Guitar Hero games, Rock Band, DJ Hero, any of those?
So I played them with my friends. I never owned them.
You never owned them?
I never owned the Guitar Hero game. That was back in the super broke days. So I ain't had no money for no game and all that, the guitars and all that stuff. So my boy had it, so I'd go over there and play it a little bit. I never owned that. The only rhythm game I ever actually owned was Parappa the Rapper.
Oh, that's a classic. That's a classic.
Never beat that garbage.
They had Parappa.
I never beat that game.
They had Parappa the Rapper 1, and you do realize they got a second one.
There's a second one, and then there's another one with a girl called Jammer Lammy or something.
Yo,
like that.
I was playing that shit literally last week. I literally, even if you manage to hit the buttons right on, it still fails you for some reason. I literally, when I tell you my head was hurting for about an hour. I called my cousin up. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? And he was like, you never played this shit before? I was like, no, this is actually my first time. And so then I started messing around with it. I'm like, how the hell you supposed to like say if there's like a line and you're supposed to hit like the triangle button, you gotta hit that shit repeatedly. I'm like, what the hell is this? So
yeah, man.
I'm Jeremy Lammy. That's just ridiculous. Parappa the Rapper. Rapper the Rapper 2, one of my favorites, but mainly I mainly play like when it comes to like rhythm games, Guitar Hero, Rock Band, DJ Hero. Now, it took me when I think it was 2007 when Guitar Hero 3 dropped. It took me from then to now to master Expert, especially on Guitar Hero 3. There's one song on there. You gotta look it up. It's literally right after you complete the career mode. There's one song on there. It literally took me years to master, to get like literally 100%. If the song is called, I don't know if I'm gonna get copyright for this. It's called Dragon Force Through the Fire and Flames. Just look it up. Just look up Guitar Hero 3, Dragon Force Through the Fire and Flames on Expert. I promise you, it's ridiculous. And if you thought that one was ridiculous, look up Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock. That's the one that my cousin put me onto. Like, and there, I think there's like maybe 2 or 3 songs on there. If you play that shit on Expert, ridiculous. And if you thought if you think Guitar Hero is something, try DJ Hero. DJ Hero is literally.
No, I've seen that.
Well, I've expert DJ Hero on that. DJ Hero
games kind of faded away.
Yeah,
the genre for real.
Yeah, my cousin put me on. My cousin put me onto DJ Hero years ago. Ever since that, became obsessed with it. I think I've uploaded maybe a couple of DJ Hero gameplay walkthroughs on, not on Facebook, on YouTube and on TikTok. Yeah, speaking of TikTok, for some weird reason, I started uploading more on TikTok, and literally within a week or so, I'm almost at 10,000 followers out of nowhere. Like,
TikTok is a much more forgiving platform to give people opportunities to be seen. They don't have the system that YouTube has, where you have to go through like layers to get your video. They just, TikTok is just like, oh, here's everybody. YouTube, you have your most recent viewers have to watch it, then they'll send it to more of your viewers, and then if they watch it, they'll send it to all your subs. When you upload a video to YouTube, they do not send it to all your subscribers.
No, they don't.
You have to have the first people watch it. So that's why a lot of videos like just die like instantly. TikTok doesn't do that.
That's crazy. Yeah. And well, I'm uploading more on TikTok than I do on YouTube. But I mean, I try to switch between both. But I do the best I can. But October games, we have Assassin's Creed Mirage, Detective Pikachu, Sonic Superstars, Marvel Spider-Man, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1, Alan Wake 2, and UFC 5. Any of those games?
Come on, man. Like, what am I gonna do with all these, bro? That's look at all them. that's we. And the thing is, we still got games that we're not going to finish from September. That's going to be crossed over into October before we get hit with another 5-6 of those games. And then November is coming.
Yeah, that's
they got to stop this though. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey,
why don't they put more games out from January to August, where people have more time because they're out of school and they're on summer vacations, and like they're more willing. People got their summer jobs. Why do these? I know why, but it's just like, why do you all just stuff all your games together in the holiday season, and then you have all these dead spaces throughout the year? It's stupid.
Now, as far as the October list, like Mark, was it Spider-Man 2? I want to get that, but then literally on the same exact day when Super Mario Bros. Wonder to drop. Why would they drop those two on the same exact day? I mean, I am getting both of them, but still, come on now. Now, as far as
because you getting both, because I'm getting both, they getting both.
So I figured, I pre-ordered both of them. So
I just thought about something real quick. It just hit me. I wonder how many people, because a lot of people, we're all nerds. We paying attention to release dates. We watch podcasts, doing podcasts, all that. But we only make up a very small percentage of people. There's the casual people who just walk into a GameStop because it's in the area. And let's say there's the people, they only get games a couple times a year. They're really looking forward to the Mario Brothers.
Of course.
Right? They walk in there to get Mario Brothers and they see Spider-Man. So they're like, this came out when this came out. This came out today. And they pick up that too. It may actually be beneficial in some ways for you to have a game that comes out same day as another one, because there's those people who are going to walk into a store and see that, because they're not going to be in a store again for weeks. They have no idea, and just get both. I don't know. I just thought about that.
I mean, I don't really go to GameStop like that because GameStop be on that BS a lot.
I don't like GameStop.
The only time I go to GameStop is if if there's a certain game that I want, then I'll go. But everything else, I just get it digitally. And plus, like I said, I really don't like leaving my house. It's weird saying my house. I mean, it's kind of weird living on my own right now. I mean, I I didn't realize living on your own was this hard. Now I gotta try to I gotta do literally everything by myself. I gotta cook for myself. Yeah. I gotta do all this shit like by myself. It's still weird to me, but I'm getting.
You'll get used to it.
I hope so. But do you plan on getting was it Alan Wake 2?
Of course. I've been waiting so long. See, this is what I'm saying. I really like where we are as far as this year. There's games that had stories that were left unfinished.
Okay.
And I didn't ever think we're going to be, getting sequels. And Alan Wake is one of those games. It took a very long time. But I'm really happy the sequel's coming because I just didn't know where the story was going to go.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm definitely going to get that.
Yeah, I recently just played
the... It looks good, too. It looks really good. Let me just...
Oh, yeah, it does.
You're good. Go ahead.
Okay. All
right, there you go.
Yeah, I recently just played... Go. Oh, okay. Wait, what type of earbuds are those that you were just using?
These are... Okay, so let me show you.
Okay.
So they need charged. So I have this thing.
Okay.
I found this on Amazon. It has the 3.5 millimeter jack, and then you can connect Bluetooth devices to this.
Oh,
so it makes it easier. So I still have my Astro headset. I still have these. I just don't use them that often. Because they're just kind of heavy. So I like to be wireless. So I found this. I wanted to give it a try. I plugged this into my speakers, and then I can put my beats in, and it syncs to this. Okay. And then with the sound that's coming out from my speakers comes out of my beats. It's really nice.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah.
Damn, what the hell was I supposed to say? Oh yeah. Yeah, I recently played.
You asked me about Alan Wake, and then you went to the world.
Yeah, I recently played the Alan Wake remaster. It's actually pretty good. It was my first time actually playing Alan Wake. So I was like, let me play the remastered joint, and it's actually pretty good. But what else is supposed to be dropping in October? Oh, UFC 5. Have you seen the trailer?
I'm gonna get it. I didn't look at it. I'm definitely gonna get the game. It's just EA and UFC. The story, because I just played a story mode.
Yeah.
So
same here.
That's UFC 4 story mode was not very good.
I feel bad for Israel. Wait, didn't Israel get his ass whooped during that championship match
last week?
Damn. I'm sorry.
Last week. He didn't get knocked out, but man, it's looking real shaky. He took a beating a little bit at the end of that.
That's somebody I would like to meet in real life. If I was to meet
any of my heroes.
If I was to literally meet any UFC fighter, it's Israel. But yeah, majority of these games on the October list, I think the only one I'm probably looking forward to is Assassin's Creed Mirage. Like I said, my friend is game sharing with me. So I'm probably try that out. Detective Pikachu, Sonic Superstars, and pretty much Marvel Spider-Man, the Mario Bros. Joint, and Alan Wake and UFC 5. That's probably the only games I'll probably be interested in.
You said only. That's 7 games.
Well, I'll be the only one I'll be interested in.
Matter of fact, so do you get into the indie games at all?
I think I ain't gonna lie. This maybe, let's see, Cuphead. That's one indie game. I played some of the
Outlast
that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Especially the other one. What was it? I think it was Outlast. The DLC joint scared the shit out of me. Now as far as like other indie games, I think I tried the Assassin's Creed Chronicles. That's about it. That one.
That's not an indie game. It's not really indie. So the people in the comment section, we're gonna have to help him out with some titles for some good indies. You really do this game and stuff. So I think, like, for me, I used to laugh at indie games for like 3 years, and then I played Outlast, the first Outlast. That's what they doing. And then after that, it was like more and more. There's like Hollow Knight. There's so many. There's a game called Mark of the Ninja, Ori and the Will of Wisp, Ori and the Blind Forest. Like all these games are amazing. And I will say this about indie games. AAA games, they don't take as many risks and stuff like that because it's just not how they operate anymore. The corporations have gotten so greedy that they don't want to take risks. So most AAA games are really safe games, and they don't really deviate from, kind of what the norm is. And this is why we have so many sequels, so many reboots, remasters, remakes, whatever, because there's not a whole lot of people who are really taking risks like that. Or some people, you have Kojima, who'll put out a ridiculous game where you deliver packages that I platinum and I don't recommend, stuff like that. But the indie game scene really gives you, like, for people that have been gaming for a long time and, used to go to Best Buy or whatever, used to pick up a case, look at the back. The indie games will do that for you, and they take a lot more risks. There's so much creative stuff that happens, and they're not trying to make absurd amounts of money with microtransactions and stuff like that. So you get just like good games, man. I'm telling you, you should really, really try to get yourself into the indie gaming scene in between the big games. Like I'm telling you, I might have like 25 for you. You know what I'm saying? I could just give you, but Bugsnax, that's a little, that's an indie game, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, Bugsnax, I'm really enjoying it. I mean, like I said, I think I told you last time, I didn't think I was going to enjoy it, but then after playing, I was like, yeah, I actually like this. I'm almost 95% done with
it. Because you're going for the plat, right?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
And I tried,
because it was the same thing for me. My man was like, play this. I'm like, yo, good.
I tried to platinum Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. That's hell no.
I told you, man.
That shit is ridiculous. I will never.
I told you.
You can't. Speaking of Crash Bandicoot,
I'm not built like that.
Yeah, I will never platinum that. And speaking of Crash Bandicoot, what was your thoughts about that new Battle Royale Crash Bandicoot joint?
I mean, I'm gonna look at it. I'm not saying I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna look at it. When you say the word Battle Royale to me, I'm just like,
yes, I think it's
I'm over it.
I think it's called Crash Bandicoot Royal Rumble, something like that. I don't know. I looked at it, I was like, this shit looks terrible. But what else was I about to say? It looks terrible. But November got some heat on here. WarioWare Move It, another Nintendo Switch game that I probably might get. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. We'll be getting that. Naruto, Boruto, Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections, and Super Mario RPG, a game that I've never played ever. And we recently just had the Nintendo Direct, and it's supposed to be releasing Paper Mario: A Thousand Year Door. There's supposed to be like a remake for the Switch. I never played it because I literally back in the day.
2005, I beat Paper Mario: A Thousand Year Door.
Yeah, I've never owned it. I never owned the game back in the day. I never even owned a GameCube until maybe a few years later. So
my sister had a GameCube, so I played her GameCube.
Yeah, so this is gonna be my first time trying out A Thousand Year Door. It's gonna be my first time playing Super Mario RPG. I mean, what's your thoughts on the November lineup?
It sounds good. I didn't know about this Like a Dragon.
Which one?
Because I like the Yakuza series. It says like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. I don't know. Is this a Yakuza game? Let me see.
You know, they do have another Yakuza game.
It is.
It is?
It came out earlier this year, right? Yeah, this is another.
I think so. I'm not exactly sure.
Man.
There was another
There's Hogwarts coming out for the Switch finally.
Oh yeah, played that one. It was all right. There is a Yakuza
Man,
game. There is a Yakuza game. It's like he's like a samurai and he's also like a cowboy mixed. I forgot what that shit was called. It's called Yakuza Like
that
a
was this year,
Dragon.
right?
I think that was either this year or last year. I wanted to try that out.
Well, so I beat the one you're talking about, Like a Dragon. I beat that, and that's just the job system where you change jobs and it gives you different moves. So
Uh-huh.
that might be the one you're talking about. But there was another one called like Ishin,
That's the one.
something
That's the
like that. I
one.
think that was
That's the
this
one.
year.
That's the one.
Okay, so that was it. I didn't get around. That's what I'm saying. That's another one. Like, and I love the Yakuza games. The stories are crazy.
Yeah, that's the one that I want to try. Cause I played the demo of it and I was like,
Okay.
yo, this shit looks hot. So I might be getting that.
Yeah.
I think see when I go on my when I turn my PS5, I go directly to the PlayStation store and I look at for deals. Cause I don't who wants to pay a game? Who wants to pay $70, $100 for a game where you can get a AAA game or like a decent game for like half the price? Like the Yakuza joint, I think
Or
like what?
the PlayStation Essential.
We don't talk about that literally in the next few minutes because I got a few things I want to say about that shit because when they
okay
in this matter of fact since you brought it up we won't talk about it right now. So I how can I put this? So, PlayStation is wrong for upping their prices up. Like come on now, seriously. Like I get the yearly joint, and they said that literally September. They said September 6th, the day before my birthday, prices go up, and I was like, why? It's like nobody does not. I think the price for the yearly joint, I think it's like what $150, $180. Nobody does not want to pay that much for no damn PlayStation Premium. What are your thoughts on it? Because
PlayStation been greedy. Okay.
I mean, I'm cheap when it comes to gaming.
They're all greedy. They're all greedy. Nobody's doing. People have a habit of thinking the companies are doing us a favor when their sales and stuff. No, they're not. They're getting rid of inventory and shit. Get out of here. It's not actual inventory. I'm just talking shit. I'm just saying. None of these companies are ever doing us a favor. Price hikes. We're going to be paying $100 a year in the next few years easily by next generation. Mm-hmm. Like I know it's coming. And again, there's never going to be an excuse for this. Somebody's going to try to find one. PlayStation has no multiplayer exclusive games that people give a damn about. How could they get away with over 10 years of no multiplayer exclusive games and then charge us for online? And PC players don't get charged for online.
Yeah, and that
I'm a PC player. I know that. It's crazy. Now, Game Pass is a great service, but they're not doing you a favor that was really to get you into their ecosystem. Don't ever think that they're doing you a favor. It's nice. It's amazing, but that's not for you because they were just nice people. But Game Pass, you have to, the important thing to do when you look at Game Pass and the PlayStation Essential is do the math and say, am I going to get $70 worth of games off of this service? If the answer is yes, you should probably get it.
Okay.
So you're looking for deals on there. I look for deals on there. I know we play a lot of games, so we end up having a lot of stuff in the backlog. Those games a lot of times end up on Game Pass, on the PlayStation Essential. Game Pass is much better, obviously.
Yeah.
But there are games, there have been Yakuzas and things like that, I believe, on the PlayStation Essential. So before you buy the game, go on there, see what games you might be interested in, and then maybe just get that service and do it that way. That's what I would say. But the price hike is, I don't like it. I'll never like a price. I don't care if it's $2. Don't raise Netflix. You don't raise my stuff by no $2. I don't care if it's $2.
They're doing the same thing with freaking streaming services. Price hikes out of nowhere. They're doing it with that. Yeah. Gaming is like no one asked for that. But see, like, all right, like when they did the whole price hike thing, I was like, I don't know if I want to, reactivate my PlayStation Essential. But I was like, you know what, let me see what games they got on there. And on top of that, you know, they had, you know, a couple games that, you know, that I was interested in, especially the PSP joints. I think it was what, Ape Escape and a few other joints on there. I tried Balan Wonderland, trash.
Why'd you do that?
No,
Why'd you do that?
No, I wanted, after playing Nights, after playing Nights, I was like, let me see what Balan Wonderland was looking like. And I actually showed this to my friend. He tried it himself. He was like, bro, this game is hot garbage. And it was like, who made this? I was like,
that game is poop.
I told him it was from the people that made Nights Into Dreams. You ever played it before?
No, I didn't, but that was from the original Sonic creator.
Yeah, and he was like, yo, this shit is garbage. So I think after maybe an hour playing it, I uninstalled it. I was like, this shit is garbage. I think there was also another game on the
I did a video joint on that.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, why the hell would you do that? And we're also going to talk about that that NBA 2K7 24/7 mode. What the hell were you thinking? What were you thinking?
I didn't think it was gonna be that. You know what it was, bro? Sometimes we take suggestions from people in the community, and he gave it to me, and I played it. It was really bad. It was not fun at all. Like, I think people look past how leveling up and progression keeps you on a game, because you're constantly being rewarded. So a lot of these MMOs, a lot of these loot shooters and these games, the fact that you're constantly leveling up and getting stuff keeps you on the game. People like me, if I'm playing a game and I'm not being rewarded, it becomes boring very quickly. The 2K7, you create your player, and then nothing ever happens after that. You don't get to change your clothes, your appearance, your name. You don't get to change your attributes. You don't know what they are. You're just there. So I don't know if I did something wrong, but there was no leveling up. The game didn't change at all either. It was the same like 6 different game modes, and they were like randomized. It was garbage, bro. And I cannot ever imagine playing a basketball game or any sports game if it's an arcade or simulation version, and you create a player and your player doesn't get better. You physically put your attributes up in another sports title. But the 2K7 24/7 mode, you're just there. It's garbage, bro. That was terrible. The worst sports game I've ever played.
I think you do realize you can change your camera, because the way that you was playing it, you do realize you can change your camera angle, right?
Was that did I have to do it out in the main menu, or because it wouldn't let me do it in the mode?
I think you had to do it in the main menu. I mean, I think I've only played it maybe a few times. It said it's supposed to be one of the best 2K games of all time. They lied.
Well, the gameplay probably was. I'm talking specifically about 24/7 mode. It was poop. Poop.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is he doing playing this? But
somebody got me, man.
Yeah, that shit was trash. that game was so fucking. I don't know what was more trash, that or Street Hoops. Because I saw you was playing it with the guys
with Trey and them. I'll take Street Hoops.
That game is literally garbage.
Street Hoops is ass.
I mean,
bro, 24/7 mode. I'm telling you, it was so. I want my player I want to feel him and see him get better. No,
the game was really terrible. But yeah. So as far as the whole price hike thing with PlayStation, I don't agree with it at all. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. Will I ever? I mean, I ain't got to worry about paying the yearly joint until next year, but I don't agree with that whole price changing shit. It's like, especially with streaming services, I don't agree with it at all. What they raise the prices up, and now they have a thing where if you share your password with somebody for streaming services, they'll charge you. That's what I was told. I don't know if that's true or not. Somebody might tell me something different, but man. Yeah.
I should pay attention because a couple people got my password, man.
I mean, a lot of people have my streaming service passwords for like, what's it, Netflix, HBO Max, which is now changed to Max, Disney Plus, Hulu, Paramount Plus, you know, all that.
I got all of those.
You know,
Peacock, Paramount. I have all of those. I have every one of those. That's bad.
Yeah,
it's more expensive than cable.
Oh yeah, it is, and that's why I barely watch cable unless it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, because that's when wrestling come on. You know, I recently just started watching AEW because my friend told me, he was like, "Oh, if you like WWE, try AEW." And on top of that, he even got me the game AEW Fight Forever.
You like the game?
Of course, it's for, you know, it's from the people that made.
I don't like the story. I don't like the story.
I mean,
I was wishing they had voice acting, and they don't. The gameplay is just like the old games, though.
I mean, I like it though. I mean, you know, it's a little silly and everything, but the game itself is actually pretty good. You know, I mean, I only know maybe.
Fun.
I mean, I only know a couple of wrestlers on there. You know, what was it? Sting and Big Show and Daniel Bryan and Darby Allin and some of the female wrestlers.
Jericho's on there.
Chris Jericho. I think I only know maybe one female wrestler, Jade Cargill, and that's about it. I mean, I'm getting better of watching AEW. Oh, I think one more person, Adam Cole and MGF. But I mean, I'm trying to get better at watching AEW because I'll rather watch that than WWE, because WWE as of right now is really not that good. And especially, I'm trying to come. I mean, me and my friend, we was literally talking about this, because they did say that they are supposed to be having WrestleMania up in Philly. So we're trying to come up with the money because it's supposed to be a 2-day event. We're trying to come up with the money to see if we can try to go. But wrestling, WWE as of right now, I think they did was it Friday Night SmackDown, like what, 2 days ago? It was trash. Wrestling as of right now is garbage. Take me back to the Attitude Era when Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock and all of them. Take me back then. But this is wrestling as of right now is literally completely ass right now. You don't watch wrestling anymore, do you?
Not since the Attitude Era. That was the last time I watched wrestling. So I know some of the wrestlers, not because I watch it.
But what else was I about to say? Some of the released movies that came out. I already know I'm gonna get backlash for this, or probably not. But did you end up seeing Barbie?
Yes.
What did you think of it?
It's a Barbie movie. It was. You ever see Elf? You seen Elf?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so it's really similar to Elf, but it's a little bit more of a serious tone for half the movie.
Okay. You didn't dress up. You didn't like wear no pink shirt or anything, did you? No. Okay.
I've seen. I go to theater a lot, so I seen that. I pretty much probably seen anything you want to ask me if I saw. Okay. I definitely saw Barbie though, for sure.
Barbie. I mean, did you do the double feature, the Barbie and Oppenheimer?
I seen those not the same day, but 2 days apart.
Yeah, I ended up doing the damn double feature. I will never do a double feature like that ever again. Hell,
I did a triple before.
Triple? I will not do no damn triple. I think no. I did maybe 2 double features for Barbie, Oppenheimer, and recently on my birthday, I did Strays, and I did The Nun. Was it The Nun 2? The Nun 2 was actually garbage. I didn't like it.
Was it?
Yes.
I didn't think it was that good.
Yeah, after watching the first one, it was literally ass. So I was like, you know what? Let me see, what the second one's all about. I'd rather watch Strays than The Nun 2. Have you seen Strays yet?
I have not. I haven't been able to get out to the theater for like the last couple weeks. So I missed. There's a couple movies I missed. I didn't get to see Strays.
Oh, when I saw Strays for the first time, that movie is not intended for kids at all. Like, I mean, imagine watching what's that other movie that came out with the talking animals? I think it was called Cats and Dogs. It's like that, but except this one's a little raunchy though.
Really? Is it animated?
No, it's not animated.
Okay.
It's not animated. I mean, have you ever seen the movie Cats and Dogs?
I've seen that. No, I watched a little bit of it, but I ended up not finishing it.
But yeah, there's two of them. I think there's Cats and Dogs, and then they got a second one called Cats and Dogs: The Revenge of Kitty Galore. I mean, it's just like watching that, but this one's a little bit, more R rated, and on top of that, like I said, it's a little raunchy, especially the ending. The ending, I will never just just watch it. You'll know exactly what I'm talking
Nothing's
about.
probably crazier than the ending of the Sausage Party movie.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Oh my god!
that was, I was not prepared for that ending, boy. That there, boy.
I would when I
Man,
tell you I saw Sausage Party for the first time. I literally looked at my friend. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck did you take me to go see?" I was like, "This." They even had
man.
a sign up on the door that says, "Yes, this is an animated movie, but this is strictly an R-rated movie. Do not
Yes,
bring
it
kids to
is.
go see it." And
Ending.
that ending though, that I was like, "The fuck is this?"
Yeah.
And then literally, I think afterwards, I ate some food afterwards. I kind of felt bad a little bit, but it's a movie though. What else? Did you happen to watch the state of play, the PlayStation state of play?
I've come to the realization that if I'm up and I'm not doing anything at the moment in my life, I'll check out a state of play, but I will never set aside time for a state of play ever again. State of play is usually the rim of the ass. It's never good. I don't know why anybody thinks it's ever going to be good. Just because they show one game that you care about doesn't excuse the fact that it's not very good. I did not watch it and I didn't hear anything about it, so I'm assuming that I didn't miss anything. Don't
No, you
show me
didn't.
no more Spider-Man footage to ever again in life.
That's
Okay,
all.
let's just wait till the game comes out. We know it's going to be everything we want it to be. I don't keep showing me that shit.
That's all it was basically showing us. There's basically showing us, what to expect to happen in the Spider-Man joint, and then they showed us maybe a couple of VR games. I think there was one VR game that I want to try, but I don't have the PlayStation VR 2 yet. I might be getting it if it goes on sale during the holidays. It was Ghostbusters for the VR and Resident Evil 4, which I've also recently finished. Now I think yeah, they showed us Spider-Man and Avatar. That was pretty much it. Everything else, ass.
I gotta see what's up with Avatar. I'm gonna play it. I did not really like what I saw at the first reveal because it was first person. You cannot have
That
a
I didn't like.
first person Avatar game. That is a flaw in the immersion right off rip. Whoever thought that first person was the best way to do it, I do not think that was the greatest idea. I want to see my character. Third person has to, or the ability to switch. But that's also a multi-plat. PlayStation has been getting away with stuffing their presentations with multi-plat games. Now, casual people may not know the difference. So I guess that's why the marketing deals work so well, is because some people may assume that some games are only on PlayStation because they see it on PlayStation events. It's not the case, man. That is a that's gonna be on every platform. So yeah, State of Play's ass.
Yeah, I saw that trailer for the Avatar. I mean, it looks good. It's just that I did not like the fact that it was first person. And if it like you said, show my character. Don't put it in first person. Now if it's like Far Cry or 007, then okay.
Yeah.
But games like Avatar, don't put it in first person. But yeah, like that was literally the only thing that I watched on State of Play was the Avatar joint and Spider-Man. Everything else completely garbage. They did have the Nintendo Direct, on the Nintendo Direct, we are supposed to be getting it's a remastered version of Tomb Raider, all three Tomb Raider games, 1, 2, and 3. Side note, never finished near one of them.
Me either.
Ever.
Me either.
I
only played the reboots. I've only played and finished the reboots from, I think 2012 was the first year the reboot started.
Yep.
Played all of those. I did not play and beat the old one.
Yeah, so the rebooting 1, 2, and 3 is gonna be in one collection. We recently got a title for the brand new Princess Peach game. It's called Princess Peach Showtime. That's supposed to be dropping sometime in 2024. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, which drops next summer.
I thought you said Luigi's Mansion 4. I almost got excited.
No. It's Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, and it drops next summer, 2024. What else supposed to be dropping? Oh yeah, the new WarioWare joint. And a Thousand Year Door. And they also showed us an expansion for Splatoon 3. I think that's about it. And that was basically pretty much it. Wasn't I was only concerned about the Mario joint, the was it the Princess Peach game, which I will be playing. When they showed us Thousand Year Door, we'll be playing that for the first time. They showed us F-Zero 99 for the Switch. That and that's pretty much it. Didn't really care about any of the other games. Do you plan on doing more Nintendo games on your channel?
Yes. It's just those games. I would love to be able to do those when there's no other big AAA games out. What happens is they come out alongside the big games with the cinematics and stuff. People, a lot of the viewers really like stories.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're playing games where they have good stories, they like those. Nintendo doesn't offer that because for whatever reason, they still don't do voice acting. And people can miss me with that. We don't need that. You went to see the Mario movie. Shut your ass up. People kill me with that, man. Like, I love Nintendo. I grew up on that. But man, the fact that they get away with not having voice acting is it's kind of ridiculous. I'm not saying that it needs it, but it would not make the game worse. People pretend that if they had voice acting, that it would make it worse. But they have cartoons and movies that are fully voice acted. That Donkey Kong TV show, he was singing. He got a song called I'm Nobody's Hero. Donkey Kong is singing his heart out. It's hilarious. Mm-hmm. It would not make the games worse because they know how to pick talent for the voices already. I would love to see a fully voice acted Nintendo game, but you know what? Mm-hmm. We'll never get it.
That Mario movie though, I ain't gonna lie, that shit.
Really I loved it.
It literally brought a damn tear to my eye because
I loved it.
I don't know if I told you, but I literally live right across the street from a movie theater, so I literally had easy access, which is one of the perks of me moving in by myself. But when I went and saw the Mario movie, and I saw literally those like little kids, all hype and everything. I was like, oh, look at that. I was like, yo, it is, it was literally fire to see kids, jump for joy for stuff that, we grew up watching. Mm-hmm. I think maybe two of the funniest characters, in the Mario movie was funny was, of course, Bowser playing as, Jack Black, and of course, Donkey Kong, voiced by Seth Rogen. But the movie itself is actually phenomenal. Now when they dropped us that little hint after the end credits, I was like, yep, they're definitely gonna make a second one. I think it's actually on Peacock right now.
Well, it did extremely well, which we knew it would. The Sonic movie did extremely well, which we knew that would. So like, I have high expectations for some of these movies now. But yeah, man, the voice acting would make the games even better. Like we played Pokemon. I don't have a problem reading. We play JRPGs and stuff. I read all the time. But I just really I don't want to read everything in the tutorials for the first 2-3 hours of your game. I just don't want to do it. I'll do it because I do it. I would prefer if there was, it's more immersive, when you have the voices on there.
Correct. What Nintendo needs to do and stop playing with us is now that we have the Nintendo, Switch Online, what they need to do, they added Pokemon trading card. Nobody really wants that. What they need to do, and probably somebody in the comments will agree with me, add Pokemon Blue, Red, Yellow, and even the Game Boy Advance joints, add those on there, and I guarantee you everybody will sign up for Nintendo Switch Online. I guarantee you that, but I won't go back to Nintendo Switch Online unless they drop Pokemon Red, Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Blue. I will not go back. I would occasionally, but until then, no.
Too busy selling cardboard boxes that in the Nintendo Labo.
Yeah, I've seen that damn Nintendo Labo. I'm like, the hell? I was like, I will never buy this. I think maybe
get away with murder, man.
I think maybe one Nintendo Switch accessory that I bought. I mean, I still use it still to this day. It's the Ring Fit joint. I still use that for some reason. I don't know why.
I didn't get any accessories for Nintendo in a long since probably N64.
Yeah. So that Nintendo Switch Ring Fit joint, that shit is no joke. Like literally, it measures like your heartbeat and everything. You act like you're actually gotta like when you. I think it has a story, and you're actually doing the actual exercises to fight your enemy. I think it's like an RPG. It's more like that. And to control your character, you actually got to run in place to control your character. You got to jump, got to do all that. Yeah. It actually matches, it actually, checks your heart rate and everything. And it tells you, how much weight that you need to lose, what's calories you burn and everything. The game is actually pretty good. I think it only cost me what, $100? It's probably on. I mean, it's probably on sale right now. But Nintendo is greedy, but I won't complain. But what I was about to say. So you said that you are planning on playing that new Mortal Kombat.
Of course. Because I got my costume already. I got my costume weeks ago. I got my Pinocchio Mortal Kombat. I didn't get my Spider-Man costume yet. I need to figure out if I'm gonna be Venom or what's his name? Hobby? I don't remember the guy's name.
Okay.
The UK, the bruv Spider-Man.
Oh, I mean, damn, I don't even remember. I think I might know what you're talking about because wait, was he in that?
He's in the movie, of course.
Okay. Of course. Yeah. I can't believe that they're delaying the upcoming one. They're delaying it again. But I mean,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've read that they are supposed to be delaying it to make it a little bit more better. So I mean,
well, they have to because the conclusion of that second one, you got to finish strong. Boy, that ending.
I was like, really? I was like, and then, you're gonna leave us with a cliffhanger like this? I was waiting to see what the hell was gonna happen, and it says to be continued. I'm like, come on now.
And now he's already in the theater for a couple hours. I'm like, this is ending soon, and that ending happened. I said, oh man, Ninja Turtles is very good, by the way.
Yes.
It is so good. Ninja Turtles is so good that I was upset that it came out next to Spider-Man. Because I think if it came out in a year where Spider-Man didn't come out, it would absolutely win the awards that Spider-Man is most likely going to win instead. Spider-Man deserves it because it is. I give it an edge, obviously. But that Ninja Turtles, bro, man.
Phenomenal.
And the art style was beautiful too. It was amazing, man.
It was literally.
Yes, I didn't know he could voice act like that. Ice Cube boy here.
Anyway. I was literally in the movie theater. I was like, "Yo, this movie is so good." I mean, I've seen every Ninja Turtles movie, including the throwbacks,
the old ones,
the old ones. I think it was another animated joint. I think it came out in what 2007. Not really too many people like that one. I mean, I did personally. I still got the DVD. Still like that one. The live action joint was now, but the one that recently came out, the recent one, that one, phenomenal. Will I ever watch it again? Of course. I mean, if it comes out on Blu-ray, eventually I'll end up buying it. So, but yeah, that Ninja Turtles movie, phenomenal. If they do end up making a sequel, I will definitely go see it. See, that's the thing, like I said, I do live across the street from the movie theater. So now when I see, certain movies that I want to see, just go right across the street. Like I literally went to see The Little Mermaid in my pajamas.
I saw that too. Is it an AMC?
It's not an AMC, it's more of what's it called? Regal?
Do they have a subscription thing over there?
Yes, they do. I do have a membership card.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say, as often as you go, you might want to be on there because if you go twice a month, that'll cover the cost of the membership.
So of course, I mean, I do go to the theater to go, see certain even movies that are like trash or like ass. I do go see it. Yeah. I wanted to see Gran Turismo because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. But then
I heard good things. I was not going to see it, but they told me it was really good. So I thought, all right, well, maybe I'll catch it when it comes on streaming services.
Yeah, I might end up catching it when it's on streaming services or whatever. I mean, when it comes to movies, I'm into comedy, and I'm into horror films, especially slasher horror films. Like, did you see the recent Scream movie?
Yeah, yeah. I seen the last two in theater. It's a Scream movie.
What's your thoughts?
I ain't gonna lie. The way some of the people's getting cut up, they should be dead. So you guys are y'all allowing people to stay alive that should be dead because other characters got done the same way and died. So I don't know,
I mean, there have been rumors that they're supposed to be making, a seventh one, and they said it could be
going to.
I mean, if they do, I mean, because after the last one where one of the actors was looking at the mask, everybody was saying, oh, she might be the next Ghostface, or she might snap, she might snap and loses it. But hey, we'll never know.
As long as people consume the product, they're going to keep making sequels. It could be TV shows, video games, movies. That's just what it is. They're going to look at the revenue come in and say, oh, green light. They're talking about John Wick 5. Now, I'm not going to say anything, but I'm like,
it was actually pretty good. I like it.
I love John Wick 4, but I'm just like, how we let's move on. Move on.
But no, I actually told people, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I've never seen any of the John Wick movies, so I was like, you know what? Since every John Wick movie is on Peacock, let me go ahead and watch this, catch up with the story. Then went to go see the new one. I was like, okay, now I understand the story, a little bit. I like it. But what about to say? Yeah, you say that you got the costume for Mortal Kombat and Lies of P. I haven't played. I mean, I want to play Lies of P. Well, damn, there was another game. Oh yeah. When we was talking about Ninja Turtles, did you happen to try out Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge?
I did not. That came out this year too, right?
Yes, it did. Man. And they recently have a DLC. They have a DLC for it.
No, I didn't even get a chance to play that.
Yo, the game
this year has been phenomenal.
The game itself is literally fire. I think up to 4 people can play, and I don't think it's online.
So. It should be 4. It better be 4.
Yeah, I think it's up to 4 people, but I was literally playing that by myself. The game is phenomenal. Soundtrack is crazy, especially when you fight in Shredder. I'm not gonna tell you, what music is in the background. You just got to play it for yourself. But all I said was, when I heard it, I was like, no, they did not do this.
Okay.
But did you happen to try out Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
I have it. I did not play it. Part of the reason I haven't played it is because I don't have space on my PlayStation. Because there's never enough gigs. There's never enough.
I'm on the same boat.
It's like, so we get these consoles. You install 2K, Call of Duty. That's like 300 gigs off top. Then you have whatever they need for the OS to be installed. And it's like you really quickly run out of space with like 4 games. So I don't have enough space.
So that means you're gonna have to reconsider and get yourself that external SSD hard drive. I already what's the name? My friend convinced me to get it because I kept telling him, I was like, I'm running out of space to for my games, because I use a USB external hard drive, but I'm running out of space on that one. So I'm gonna have to get me the SSD external joint, either 2 terabyte or 8 terabyte, because I recently downloaded that NBA 2K24. Literally half my memory gone, half my storage gone. I call him up. I'm like, yo, 100 something gigs for NBA 2K24. He was like, which one did you download? I said, PS5 version. He was like, yep, of course.
I'm going to get bigger too.
I was like, what the hell I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with the rest of my fucking games at? He was like, well, you're gonna have to get yourself the external hard drive. So probably during the holidays, I'm gonna have to make that sacrifice and get that hard drive. The plates for my PS5 is getting changed to the Spider-Man joints, if I can find them. If these damn scalpers will stop buying them shits and reselling them on eBay,
Scalpers, man.
The controller, the Spider-Man controller, they recently just restocked at GameStop, so I will be copping that. But like as far as gaming for the rest of these months, it's gonna be crazy, especially when that new Marvel Spider-Man drops and that what's that joint called, Mario Bros drop. It's gonna be crazy. But what I was about to say, I've noticed you haven't been doing any more car racing games. What's up with that?
And I'm not gonna. No, I'm lying. I'm gonna do Midnight Club 2 probably.
I was just about to say that.
I have artwork done for Crash Bandicoot Racing. I've had that for over a year because I have my artists do stuff ahead of time. So I have artwork for Teen Titans, Crash Bandicoot, SpongeBob Cosmic Shake, Crime Life Gang Wars. Those are the 4 things that I have artwork done for. But I'm definitely going to do some more racing games. I hate them though.
I finished Midnight Club 3 Double Edition, by the way. Finished it.
Did you go to Tokyo? I stopped.
Nope.
I'm not going to Tokyo, bro.
Nope.
I beat the game. The credits roll. If the credits roll, I beat the game. I don't care what happens after that. That's on y'all. I'm not going to Tokyo, bro.
I am not doing that. No.
The rubber banding, just like the fact that the cars are always in the race and they just get faster. The closer you, like the better you're doing, the better they do. Even if your car is not capable of moving that way, like the SUVs on there, if you're in first place, the SUVs will just be turning like they're like tuners. I can't do it, man. They're cheating. That's cheating.
That Need for Speed Unbound, I recently finished that. I put it on the highest difficulty. Never again. I will never put a racing game on the highest difficulty ever, especially when I was racing against ASAP Rocky's car. Hell no.
Nah. The story was so cringe on there too. It wasn't good.
The story, it could have made the story a little bit more interesting, a little bit more better. Yeah. I like the art style that they got with it, but other than that, the story.
You like that? I didn't. It was okay.
The art.
I was not.
The art style is good. The whole anime looking, the cartoon looking, art style. I actually enjoyed it. But the story on there, I wish they would have made the story a little bit more, like I said, interesting. And on top of that, the storyline was short. Will I ever go back to another? I think there's somebody at work just the other day put me on to another Need for Speed game. I didn't even realize that this joint even existed. Give me 1 second.
There's a Need for Speed remake. Another remake coming out that was announced earlier this year. I forget which one it is.
Okay.
But I know there is one.
Yeah, he put me onto this Need for Speed game at work. It's called Need for Speed Pro Streets.
Never heard of it. But I'm not a Need for Speed, like expert, so I've never heard of that.
Yeah, he put me on this joint called Need for Speed Pro Streets. I was like, I'd never even heard of this. I looked up a gameplay of it. It looks decent. Will I ever buy it? Probably not.
Need for Speed Pro.
Yeah, it's called Need for Speed Pro Heat. No, not Pro Heat, Pro Street. My bad.
Shut up.
Oh God. I was about to do
Pro Street.
Yeah.
It's like a 07.
You never heard of it, have you? I never heard of it before either. I looked up a gameplay of it. I was like, this looks interesting.
Looks about average as far as the reviews.
I think there's only one maybe Need for Speed game I still gotta play. I have it downloaded, and maybe you should try it out. It does have a storyline. Need for Speed Payback. That one does have a storyline, and it's actually, and I heard the storyline is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I still have probably 3 or 4 of those I can still play. I still got some Tony Hawks. I still have a bunch of the sports-ish titles I can play. I've only done 3 Need for Speeds, or 3. I did
around 3. But wait till you try that. Wait till you try Midnight Club 2. Wait till you try Midnight Club 2. I swear, literally, I had a headache for about an hour. The game is ridiculous.
It's way harder than 3. They said it's
way
harder than 3.
Yes, it is.
3 was hard.
You thought 3 was hard? wait till you try Midnight Club 2. I guarantee you, you thought getting a headache was something you're gonna be. It's gonna come to a point where you're gonna start losing your voice. That's how ridiculous the game is, man. It's
not
ridiculous.
right, man.
And you said that you got a costume for. I think it was for crime. Was it called Crime Boss something? Crime Mob.
Life Gang Wars.
Yes,
It's on
that's the one.
PS2.
Crime Life Gang Wars. And I think
the game looks terrible, but people love gangster games.
Of course.
So
there was another.
I had to get it.
There was another.
I got it on the emulator then. So
there was another game that was like that. It's called Crime something. Oh, here's called Crime Boss. Rocket City.
Was that from this year?
Yes.
With the whole a whole bunch of the actors we know from different movies on there. Yeah, I didn't play that. I did not hear good things.
Danny Glover, Vanilla Ice, Danny Trejo, you know, all them joints. I don't know if I should be. I don't know if I should be saying those names because you know the strike going on. Oh yeah, what is your what is your whole thoughts about that whole actors going on strike?
They should.
I mean, companies nowadays.
There is no industry without the actors and the writers. Mm-hmm. They don't get paid what they should get paid. The voice actors didn't get paid what they should have been paid. These people are literally the backbone of all the stuff that we consume. And the fact that the corporation CEOs and all these people in high positions are making 50 times what the people who do the actual work is absurd. I don't care about none of these financial ideologies. I think it's absolutely outrageous. These pay gaps have increased at absurd amounts. Stuff was not like this 20, 30 years ago. They've always made more than the people, but you know, the fact that the pay gap is so big like this is ridiculous. These people are creating worlds that generate billions of dollars and not being paid properly for it. I think it's disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
You know, I'm not like super social justice, but I'm not even. That's just like people are literally creating. Could you imagine being the author of a whole world? Like look at Star Wars universe. Just look, you know how much money that's generated. Imagine creating something like that and not really making nearly what you should make. This is ridiculous. Just like the woman that did the Nike logo for like $70 or whatever. It was like she went. I mean, they went back and made that right. I'm just saying. I'm not. Okay. It's not cool, man.
But what the hell I was about to say? Did you happen to check out Secret Invasion for Marvel?
Yes.
It's terrible.
Not good.
It's terrible. I was like, you know what?
The trailer got me, man. The trailer got me, bro. And it felt short and rushed to get to the. I get it though, but it wasn't good.
Yeah, it literally.
I don't regret watching it because I like to keep up with the lore for the MCU and the DCU because I'm really late to the comic stuff, but it wasn't. The trailer made it look like it was so much better. I know that's what it's supposed to do, but it was ass. Actually, it was actually ass.
Yeah, it was terrible. I was like, you know, I'm gonna check it out. Let me see how it is. After the first episode, I was like, garbage. I was like, I don't even know what the hell.
I finished it.
I'm not watching it. Nope. The
only thing worse is She-Hulk. She-Hulk is worse. She-Hulk is worse.
I would rather watch She-Hulk than Secret Invasion.
Oh man, not me. Boy,
I'll watch She-Hulk than Secret Invasion. And somebody at work put me on to an Amazon series called The Boys.
I know about The Boys. I didn't watch it.
Dude, I know about it. Tell you, it's literally the most fucked up version of the Justice League.
I now have to watch.
Literally
on my wish list.
Literally is like when you watch it, you're gonna be like, "Yo, what the hell is this?"
It was, you know they're on Call of Duty, right?
Yes. I think it was Omni-Man. I think what Homelander.
Omni-Man is invincible.
Oh, okay.
No, Homelander is The Boys, but Omni-Man is from Invincible.
Okay. Speaking of Homelander, you know he's on the combat pack for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I seen that.
Was it Omni-Man, Homelander, Peacemaker? They're all on Mortal Kombat 1, which I still haven't received the damn combat pack yet.
You probably get it on Tuesday.
Oh God, no, because what's the name? I downloaded the game. I'm like, I had the premium joint. I'm like, where's the damn combat pack at? And so then I looked it up. It was like, oh, combat pack is not going to come out until the initial release day. So I was like, so I paid $100 to wait. Still,
we're at a place where people are selling collector's editions of games that don't come with the game.
And then on top of that, when I wanted to play the new Mortal Kombat joint, I had to wait until 1 o'clock in the afternoon to play it. It was like, what? I miss the days where you get a game or you buy a game digital or physical, to be exact, play it at midnight. We don't do that no more.
That's over with.
Yeah, that's just over. I'm like,
you gotta wait for day one patches.
That too.
You gotta wait for the service to work properly. You gotta have PlayStation Plus with $90 a year, whatever. I don't even know what it is. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh,
it requires so much from us.
Yeah. Speaking of PlayStation, they did mention some new products to be coming for the PS5. The earbuds, the headphones, and that whatever the hell that handheld joint was. Do you plan on getting any of those?
Nah, man. PlayStation not getting no money out of me for a little bit, man. I wait for a PlayStation 5 Slim, so this big ass grill, this Foreman grill, so I can put this one in the living room. But this console's huge, bro. It's crazy big.
Yeah, I mean, I'm literally looking at it right now. I'm like, yo, like this shit is it's too fucking big.
It's huge. It's the biggest console I think ever.
Like yes, it is. Yeah, it is. It is. Like this. I mean, I spend majority of the time on my PS5. Well, I maybe a little bit. Like I barely be on my PS5. Majority of the time, I'm either on my 360 because. Oh, speaking of 360, I don't know if you was aware, but they did make an announcement. Microsoft is closing the Xbox 360 marketplace next year. So if you got any guys that's listening to this, if you guys have Xbox 360 games, digital games that you want to buy from the Microsoft place, might as well get it now because it closes down next year.
And those games will not be available for purchase anymore? Will they just move them to the Xbox Series X store?
I don't think so. They just said that the 360. They said that the 360 marketplace store is closing down. So that's why I'm buying, the games that look interesting to me. Like I recently bought Kane and Lich, both Kane and Lich games, Dog Days, and Dead Man. You didn't play the other one, did you?
I only played the second one because the first one we couldn't get to work. The second one was ass.
Yeah, the second one is complete garbage. I don't even know why you didn't play that. I was like, why?
We wanted to play the first one. We couldn't get it. We stayed on the call for like 2 hours figuring out what to do. He's like, yeah, we could do the second one. I was like, let's do the second one.
Yeah, what's the name? That one was complete ass, literally. What the hell else I was about to say? Little Nightmares 3 is
man, I was that's an indie game. That's another indie game. Amazing.
I tried Little Nightmares. I tried the first one, and then I tried the second one. The third one, I'm actually looking forward to.
Why don't you beat the other ones?
I mean, I wanted to test it out to just to see how it is, because a friend of mine put me on to Little Nightmares. He was like, "Yo, you gotta try Little Nightmares." I'm like, "What is that?" He was like, "Oh, what's the name?" He was like, "I'm not gonna tell you more about it. Just look it up." So I looked it up. I was like, "This game looks, it looks good." So I was like, "You know what? Let me try it out." So I literally got into it. Phenomenal. I loved it. Then when they showed us the trailer for Little Nightmares 3, I was like, okay, all right. Will I get it? Of course. I think not too long ago they showed us the THQ showcase. There was only one game on there that I was interested in, and that was South Park. Yeah, South Park Snow Day. Because as of right now, I'm currently playing South Park: The Fractured But Whole.
Matter of fact, that's a video idea that I had. Play South Park games that people don't know about. I already put that on there because the one from Nintendo 64 is ass.
I was gonna say there's the one that's back in the day for the Nintendo 64. I think there's the racing
and
joint.
Dreamcast.
Oh, I never played the
Just Love
Dreamcast one.
Shack was ass too.
Now, if you want to play a 2K game, you need to play the 2K Dreamcast version. The one with,
I have those on emulator.
Okay.
They don't have a My Career mode on those ones. I'm trying to figure out what the first. No, I think it's 2K7 was the first one with the.
Yeah, with the My Career. Yeah. Speaking of 2K, what's your thoughts on the new 2K so far?
I mean, it's 2K is the same thing every year, and I don't mean the gameplay. I mean the community does their best to break the game and then spread out methods, and then people consume those methods, and then when you get on the game, it's either you play meta or you don't, and it's the same thing every time. You go into the rec or pro am or whatever you play, 2-3 zone, 5 out, 4 out, 1 in. It doesn't deviate from that. This year it is a little bit because there's different builds and you're kind of restricted, and the shooting is way somebody's gonna say I don't have a problem shooting. I didn't ask you. Everybody knows that this is by far the hardest 2K in history to shoot, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's what it is. By design, he wanted that. So the gameplay, I'm okay with the gameplay. The gameplay is there's some stuff that obviously needs change. I am really waiting to see if the community does what it does every year, which is break the game probably 3 to 4 weeks in. There's these builds that come out, and then that's all everybody uses. So last year you had the 6.9s. At 2K21, no 2K22, you had the 5.9 PGs, mismatch expert, and 2K21 you had the 6.8 power forwards, I think it was.
Okay.
So we're waiting on what's going to be that build this year, and everybody just uses it, and it's not fun because it's all you play. And then again, the game is on the serious side, it runs too much like a mobile game. It is absolutely absurd. The different ways that they want and incentivize you to spend money. It's you to literally day one, you could spend probably $400 to $500 to start the game because you're going to buy the game, you're going to buy VC. I don't buy VC. You don't play online. You can't play online if you don't buy VC, because if you go to the park and you're 60 overall, nobody's going to get on the spot with you, period. You literally will not be able to get games. And if you do get games, you're not going to be able to compete because your attributes are going to be so low that you can't do anything. If you are 60 overall, you can't shoot, can't dunk, can't lay it up, can't play defense. It is hell. So a lot of people just they go to my career and they do the money spent, and it takes them like 6 to 8 weeks to get their character to 85 or whatever. But if people who want to go online right away, you're going to buy VC. You keep telling me you don't, you're lying. So you're going to spend $100 on VC, up to $100 on the game. Let's say that's 200. Now they have season pass. I don't know about season pass. I did not get it.
It's like $100 something.
Then they have tier skips.
Ridiculous.
Now they have tier skips. Like it's ridiculous, bro. In that it's outrageous. And it's very disrespectful, if you ask me. But the reason for this is because the Take-Two CEO is paid. His bonuses are based off of how many microtransactions are bought in the games published by Take-Two. So your GTA shark cards or whatever stuff they still selling, all those things that we buy increases the bonus of the CEO. So at the end of the year, he's getting bonuses in the tune of 80 million and stuff like that because of microtransactions. Developers do not set prices. Running 2K does not set prices. This is way bigger than that. The gameplay is very. It's much harder to play the game than it was in previous years. And but if you are a person who doesn't want to contribute to the corporate greed, then this is a game. I want to warn you, it's one of those games.
Have you tried the Mamba moments? Oh, wait. Question. You did try the Mamba moments. That's just ridiculous.
That's just ridiculous. Hey yo, real quick though, my bad. 2K, will you all stop double teaming people? You've been since 2K13 on everything. Every year, if you score 8 points in any mode against the AI, they start double teaming you for the rest of the game. They do it in Mamba moments. They do it in my career. They do it in the street ball mode in the city. Why do they do this?
I
they
don't
want you to
know.
score 48 points to get 10 rebounds with Kobe. But as soon as you get 8 points, they double team you, and you can't get rebounds because Shaq is there.
There was no. I tried the first. It was the Mamba moments. I tried it. I was like, there was no way in hell I'm gonna score 48 points and then get 10 rebounds. I was like, I think the most thing I'll probably do is win the game, and that's about it. Now the whole double teaming, I agree with, because there was too many times I got double teamed, and I was like, yo,
every
this
time
shit is ridiculous. Will
I
go back?
leaving Shaq wide open to double team me.
Thank you.
When? That would never happen.
That shit was fucking ridiculous. Well, will I ever go back?
It's ridiculous, bro.
Will I ever go back to the Mamba moments? I'm thinking about it. I was actually thinking about, recording another vid for the Mamba moments, but like I said, all the objectives, I'll never hit all the objectives.
You have to cheese. You can cheese them. Put Shaq on the bench, put Kobe at center. That's how you get 10 rebounds. Put Kobe at center, because then you'll be in position to get rebound. You have to cheese the moments.
I think the most I'll try that, but I think the thing that I probably will end up doing is just win the game and move on to the next one. Now, the other objectives, hell no. Now, as far as my build this year is, what build did I do this year? Point guard. Now, as far as VC, I haven't bought VC just yet. Overall, the game itself is actually, pretty good. Now, I did end up getting Madden 24. That was actually, I didn't
get Madden yet.
It's pretty good, Madden 24 ended up getting. Now, as far as NHL, I am waiting for a new NHL to drop. But as far as sports games and all, I'm starting to get the hang of a lot of the sports games, but I'm more into, like I said, more into the the story games, racing games. Are you gonna end up playing Indigo Prophecy soon?
I do want to play Indigo Prophecy. I'm waiting for some downtime. So I have a couple of story games I want to play. Indigo Prophecy, Quarry, and
yeah, because everybody in the comments is like, yo, when Chase gonna play the Quarry? I
the Quarry. There's another one. I have like sticky notes on here. What is it called?
I finished the Quarry. And
the Expanse Telltale.
God,
what is it called?
There's other ones called
As Dusk Falls. As Dusk Falls. It was that one.
I think there's another one. There's more interactive joints called, I think it's the Dark Pictures Anthologies.
I didn't get to play those ones.
The first one was good.
There's 3 of those, right?
I think it's either 3 or 4, maybe 5. Could be mistaken. But the Quarry, I already finished it. Got one person killed, and everybody else lived. Except that I had some help, because I didn't want to do play shit by myself. Now the jump scares, yeah, too many of those. I don't like see.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, I'm saying don't get nobody killed. Wait, you did do Until Dawn, right?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't get nobody killed, did you?
Did. No, but the thing is, when you play these decision-based games, people criticize you about your decisions, and it's really annoying, actually, because there's a reason we get to make our own choices. You can't make me pick what you want to pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I do have a couple of game suggestions lined up. If you want to try it, give me one.
I got sticky notes. Hold on, let me pull it back up.
Give me 1 second.
All right, what you got?
Give me 1 second, because literally, I think I commented on one of your vids. If I go up to I think it was the NBA 2K7 vid. I put like a bunch of them on there. Give me a second. I did put. All right, it's kind of a long list, like maybe 20 games. Super Mario Odyssey. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
I have both of those.
Bomb Rush Cyberpunk Indigo Prophecy. Indigo
I have
Prophecy.
that.
Indigo Prophecy.
Mm-hmm.
Splinter Cell Conviction.
I have a spreadsheet. Yeah, Splinter Cell Conviction right here.
Okay. Lost Judgment.
All right.
Lost Judgment.
I have that. Yep.
Yakuza what's it called? Yakuza Ishin?
Ishin. I have that because these are all games I wanted to play already. I have that.
The Quarry.
I have that.
Super Mario, what is it? Super Mario 3D World.
I have the game. I don't have that on my list to play.
Let's see. Sonic Adventures 2.
I have both of the 1 and 2 on my list.
NBA Street 1.
Definitely have NBA Street 1, FIFA Street, NBA Street Home Court. Yeah, I have those 3.
Enter the Matrix. Because you did Matrix Path to Neo, but you got to try Enter the Matrix.
Is it okay? Is it good?
It's just like watching them. It's just like watching a movie. You play as either Neo or you play as no, I said Neo.
You don't play Neo in there. It's Jada Pinkett, right?
Yeah, my bad. You play as either Niobe or you play as Ghost. So two of them, they kind of have two separate. It's kind of two. They have two storylines. It's kind of the same, but then again, it's kind of different. You know, I mean, the shooting mechanics on it. You know, it's okay, but it's a little bit. But the shooting mechanics a little bit off. The fight style is kind of off, but it's all right. But the storyline is actually pretty good until you get to the last one. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You just got to find out for yourself.
Okay, bet.
But actually, the game is actually pretty good. Now they do show cutscenes from the movie. I think it's from not. I think either the first Matrix or the second one. They did. They show cutscenes. So so that one. I mean, I did do a walkthrough on that. I didn't get copywritten for that yet, but as of right now, it's still good. NBA Ballers, the first one, because you did do Phenom. I didn't put Chosen One because that one was complete ass.
It's ass. Is there a storyline on there? Chosen One. It was on Phenom.
There's a storyline on Phenom. Now the first one, they do have a storyline in it. It's called Rags to Riches. It's basically just like Phenom. It's like a tournament. You play, that each player, and then you go to the next one, go to the next. But yeah, it's good. You did do Jack 3. Now you got to try out Jack and Daxter, the first one, and Jack 2. I would put down Jack X Combat Racing, but that's a racing game. Don't do Lost Frontier. Don't do Jack and Daxter the Lost Frontier. That game is complete trash. A total disrespect to the Jack and Daxter series.
Okay.
No, literally. The Sly Cooper series, Sly 1, 2, and 3, and of course Thieves in Time.
I have that collection sitting on my shelf already. I bought that 4 years ago. I bought that a minute ago. I have the whole collection, the PS3 collection.
What else? Give me a second. Oh shit. No More Heroes, the remastered joint for the Nintendo Switch, and they also got another one for.
I have No More Heroes 3 on here.
Yeah, they got they did like a remastered one for the Switch, and they also got No More Heroes 2 for the Switch also. Need for Speed: The Run. You never heard of that one, have you?
And then you said Payback earlier, right?
Yes. There's so that's 2 Need for Speed games that I'm currently. Well, Need for Speed: The Run actually finished. That one is ridiculous. Literally. Yeah, that particular Need for Speed game, so underrated. My friend put me onto it. He was like, "Yo, you got to try this." I was like, "What's this?" He was like, "Oh, literally, you got to beat literally 200 racers to get from California to New York City." And I was like, "How long does that take?"
That's a lot.
You can literally, you're going up against 200 racers, and you can, like, when you go to the gas station, you can switch cars. And you literally got to finish the races. Now they do have QTEs, which is weird, but the story itself is actually pretty good. You got to try it for yourself. And I think the last one I added was Control.
No, I'm on the last mission on Control on PC.
How
like
is
I did
it?
the janitor. I like it. It's fun. It's weird. The story is really just I don't know. It's a weird story. I like the gameplay though. So I had fun playing it. I just after I actually finished, I'm literally on the last mission. I ended up something else came up game wise, and I ended up putting it on the back burner. And it's been sitting on the last level for like 9 months. I have to go back and do that one. Yeah, it's just the last mission.
I mean,
but it is a good game. It's just weird.
I mean, if you was to try another rhythm game, I would definitely suggest you try Parappa the Rapper.
I bought that on the PSN for a YouTube video. I think I might do the thing where me and all my friends, I make everybody play it at the same time so we can do a video.
Yo, I remember years ago, I played it years ago. My brother showed it to me and literally fell in love with it. And that's what actually got me started on rhythm games. Was that particular one?
PlayStation 1. Yeah, yep, PS1. Man, I remember.
That's what got me started on rhythm games. And it was that and Dance Dance Revolution. You know, there's still people like if you was to go to like arcades, there's actually
it's huge. It's a huge game.
There's actually people like I literally went to an arcade like in the mall like not too long ago. There's really people that still play this still to this day. There's people doing tournaments for this still to this day. I think the difficulty I tried maybe not too long ago was heavy mode expert. Never again. Hell no. Now I could do it on controller, no problem. But using my damn legs, ridiculous.
Nah.
I gotta have because like I said, if you was to go to the arcade, you gotta hold on to that damn handlebar to do the expert joints. But home, I'm good on that. Now, like I said, so like as far as like rhythm games, I think the only rhythm game I'll stick to as of right now is Guitar Hero. That's about it. I'm currently in the process of finding every single Guitar Hero game. Well, as of right now, I found Guitar Hero 1, 2, 3. I found Guitar Hero World Tour, Guitar Hero Worlds of Rock, and I'm trying to find the last one, which is Guitar Hero Live. You never heard of Guitar Hero Live, had you?
No, I was checked out of the Guitar Hero after the first couple, as far as knowing what they were and all that stuff. Activision ran those franchises into the ground. They ran that into the ground. Tony Hawk, stuff like that. They're putting them out every year.
Yeah,
you should check those eBay. They sell like lots of games. Or you should check and see. I'm sure you've done that before. You bought a lot, and yeah,
I
might get lucky.
I think that last Guitar Hero game I kind of enjoyed that one, but then again I didn't because first of all it's not like the other ones where you got to hit the five color buttons. This one's a little bit more different, and on top of that you're playing like it's like actual people. You're playing in front of a crowd, and not only do they have a thing called Guitar Hero Live, but they also got a subscription called Guitar Hero TV, where you have the music video in the background and you're actually playing the music. You're actually hitting the notes on the in the music video. And
I'm gonna check that out.
And I think there was one other. Oh wait, there's actually one other game I recently got put onto. It's called Metal. It's called some. What's it called? It's called Metal something. I forgot how to pronounce this. Metal. Oh, here it is. It's called Metal Hellsinger.
What is that? Is this another rhythm game?
It is basically it's a first person action RPG, and it is a rhythm game. You actually got to hit your opponent. You actually got to hit like the enemies. And you actually once you hit them.
Singer.
Yes, it's called Metal Hellsinger. This
is newish.
Yes,
last year.
Yes, and what's different about this one? You actually got to hit your enemies, but you got to hit it on beat. So imagine doing a boss fight, but you got to do it to the rhythm of the beat.
You got an Xbox?
Yes.
Did you play Hi-Fi Rush?
Yes, I actually really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
It's an amazing game. Okay, I just wanted because you talking about rhythm games. I know it's not quite the same, but it kind of is. This Metal Health Singer looks crazy.
Yeah, it was what's the name? I looked it up and I saw a couple of people play it for PC. I was like, I wonder if this is for PS5. And I was like, nope, it's for PS5. So I was like, okay, let me try this out. And it's actually pretty good. Like this, I mean, and what's crazy about this one, the music in this is not copywritten at all.
Okay, that's good. Because those rhythm games, sometimes they have all that music on there. I know even Geometry Dash had a couple songs that was copywritten on there.
And I was also thinking if you, because I know you said you wanted to do Jet Set Radio Future, they do have an option where you can turn down the music
on Jet Set Radio.
Yes,
I want to play. If I can't hear the music going, that is the game. That's half of the game.
I mean, if you want to turn down the music, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, there's only maybe 3 songs on there that got me copywritten. All the other music on there, you're good. So I mean, okay. if you was to do that one, then by all means go ahead. I'm just forewarning you. If you want to turn down the music, you're more than welcome to. And I did end up taking your advice, and I did end up getting a subscription to royalty-free site. So I do put my music on there. And I think there was a message that I sent to you where, for some weird reason, I was doing a walkthrough for Resident Evil, and for some reason, I got hit with a community complaint from somebody.
Yeah, that was ridiculous, bro.
I was like, how in the hell? It's like literally all I'm doing is just playing the damn game, doing commentary. Well, how is somebody getting mad over that? And then all of a sudden,
a community complaint.
Yeah,
it was probably automated.
I don't know. Sometimes. Basically, if I could pull it up, it literally said, if I can pull this up real quick, because I got my phone on Do Not Disturb. It literally said that that your channel has received a copyright infringement complaint for Resident Evil 4 remake. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And it was like, oh, if moderation confirms this infringement, your videos will be deleted and your channel will get a strike. And I was like,
they didn't confirm it though, did they?
No, they didn't confirm it. I think what ended up happening was somebody probably saw the video, or probably didn't like what I said, or probably saw something in game that they didn't like, or probably was offensive by it, and would basically, got the video taken down. That's why, I stopped uploading Resident Evil to my channel, because I did not want, the same complaint.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, YouTube as of right now is starting to get ridiculous. That's why, I upload majority of my content. I upload to TikTok, because I don't, like I said, people on TikTok crazy, and that's where I started uploading more of my content on. I mean, I'll still upload content on YouTube, but as of right now, I'm trying to switch to both. So I do YouTube and TikTok. So. Mm-hmm. But what I was about to say, God damn it. So yeah, so you say you already got the costume for Mortal Kombat, and you already got Lies of P, which I haven't got a chance to pre-order yet. There was another game that
it's on Game Pass.
Oh, it is? Okay. Well, I guess I'll try it out. Game Pass Tuesday. I'll try it out later on. And there was also another game that somebody told me to try out. It's called Armored Core 6. You never heard of it?
Of course, that's from the Elden Ring devs.
Yo, of course, I tried it.
That's another game. Final Fantasy 16. All these games, bro. I can't keep up.
I tried Armored Core for the first time. Hell no. I was like,
you get your ass whooped. You just get your ass whooped
badly.
Yeah,
badly. So yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm not playing this shit no more. I mean, I'll go back to it again eventually, but as of right now, I'm not touching that. That's what I said. I like to stick to, basically children's games, story-based games, and fighting games all the way. Speaking of fighting games, did you happen to test out the online stress test for Tekken 8?
Never. I'm gonna do the story mode and get up out of there, man.
Nah, because
I ain't never going online on a fighting game, bro.
No. They had a stress test for Tekken 8, and basically they select maybe a handful of people, and seeing as you're an influencer, I would figure, you know, you was able to get it. You didn't get it yet?
I didn't even try. I didn't look into it. I'm telling you, I ain't touching that, man. Ain't gonna be no stress test over here.
I tried
none of that.
I tried Tekken on the hardest difficulty, Tekken 7. Now I see what you went through. I saw exactly what you went through.
And they made me put it on there too. I was coasting and it's too easy. Yeah. Or man. That's a game changer, bro.
I will never play another fighting game on the hardest difficulty ever. I tried to do it for Mortal Kombat 1. Hell no. Now
computers just they know too much.
Now, as far as the game Mortal Kombat 1, you know, people was complaining that, oh, the game is trash, the story is, you know, it's complete boring. And I was like, first of all, if you're not a fan of Mortal Kombat, then get off it. Me being a fan of Mortal Kombat since 1992, when the first one I didn't start playing Mortal Kombat until the Sega Genesis, until Mortal Kombat 2 dropped. And I was around maybe 5, 6 years old when I tested it out. That's when I absolutely became a fan of it. Literally played every single Mortal Kombat game, even, you know, the knockoff versions, including Sub-Zero. And I tell people, if you're not a fan of a certain type of franchise, get off it. They were like, I was looking at some of the reviews on TikTok. They were like, "Oh, this game looks ass. This game is boring. You know, don't buy it." I was like, "You don't." It's like, if you're not a fan of it, don't waste your money.
But people don't like anything.
No, they don't.
That's the problem. Some people literally don't like anything, and I don't think people have to like what I like, but some people are just super miserable.
Yeah, of course. Like you should see some of the reviews that you should see some of the reviews that it was put on TikTok for Mortal Kombat. I was like if you don't like it, why'd you buy it? And they're like, oh, because, you know, I want to see how the game is. And it was like, it's boring. Me personally, if I was to give it a rating, I give it a straight up 10 out of 10 for the story. Now, as far as
they set the bar for the story in fighting games, though. They're literally the example of how you do the story.
Yeah, you know,
so I have high expectations from them.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, once you try that story mode, I guarantee you, you're gonna like it. Like I said, imagine playing, like, if you play Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, it's just like this, except it's way different. Now, my only grasp that I'm having a problem with is the cameos, because the cameos is a complete problem. Because, like, say, you know, you're doing a combo, it's also a cameo because out of nowhere messes it up. That's
what Max was saying. Maximilian was saying that on stream.
Yeah, that's my only problem. Like, say, you know, you want to do like a 10-hit combo or like a 15-hit combo, cameo comes out of nowhere, breaks it up, and it's like, come on now, really? But like I said, the fighting mechanics on it is good, and I'm already maining my favorite character, Johnny Cage. You know, and I know probably people are gonna be like, oh, why are you playing as Johnny Cage for? Literally, I wanted to dress up as him and do like a like a cosplay for him. I mean, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that, because, you know, I looked on Etsy, them costumes
$300.
Too much. I think
I'm telling you.
I think my recent costume I did for Mortal Kombat 11, I dressed up as Sub-Zero. It only cost me what, $50 to get the costume from Amazon. But
you go on Etsy though.
I will never
cosplay site.
I will
800.
I will never spend a costume on Etsy ever. Matter of fact, correction, no. I did bought something from Etsy. It was the handmade mask for Scorpion. That was about it from the first movie, and that was pretty much it. That only cost me what, about $30, $40. But them costumes, nah, I'm good. But do you plan on doing any more children's games?
Yes. Barnyard, King Titans.
Wait.
Two that's come to mind.
Did you just say Barnyard?
Yeah.
No.
Why? The game looks fun.
No, it looks ass.
I don't know. I mean, it's a kids game. I don't know. Like, dude, the kids might watch it. Who knows? I had Chicken Run. I had Pac-Man World. There's a bunch of them. I just got to see. Like I said, I have a whole spreadsheet of stuff.
You should add Finding
Nemo.
And
I'll look and see what kids games. Rocket Power's on there.
Oh, that's a good one. Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo, you told me about that. So I have a whole bunch. It's really like the PS2 era has a lot of stuff to play still, and we can go back a little further.
Yeah, you should try was it Finding Nemo? I would say do Shark Tale, but they got copyrighted music on that. They got me for that. There was one joint on there. What the hell was it? I did Curious George.
Is there a PS2 game for that?
What, Curious George?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. It's literally, it's like, imagine watching the Curious George movie. It's just like that. They do show cutscenes, but I didn't get copyrighted for it. It's completely fine.
It's only 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Yes, it is. And that new Mortal Kombat joint is only like 4 or 5 hours long. The story.
Cool with that. I can get in there, get up out of there. Get, you know what I mean? Get my ass whooped, get up out of there, man.
Oh boy. Now, like I said, I haven't gotten no damn age restriction yet for any of the Fatal Blows, but I still keep checking, you know, my emails just to make sure. Like I said, a lot of people's been getting hit with those age restrictions. Like that, I think that's what, you know, I was watching a video from Game Theory, and YouTube kind of, he was like, oh, YouTube killed the Mortal Kombat franchise because of, you know, the fatal blows, the fatalities, the brutalities. You know, now when people like Maximilian, when he does fatalities or anything, he has to blur it out. Anybody that does a fatality, they either gotta censor it, they gotta blur it out, or they gotta put like a black and white filter on it.
That's so ass.
I mean, like I said, I haven't gotten no emails yet. I mean, I haven't showed no fatalities, no anything. I haven't even seen any of the new fatalities yet. Well, maybe 6 of them, because like I said, I did pre-order the premium edition, so I was able to get early access before the game even came out. So I saw maybe a few of them. It's fatalities for some of them is crazy, especially Johnny Cage's.
I need to check those out. I haven't seen any.
Oh boy, wait till you see those. What was I about to say? You say you haven't gotten Madden yet.
Not since I ain't bought Madden since Madden 18. Okay. I'm gonna get this one though.
Okay.
Like Superstar mode.
Okay, but other than that, anything else? You know, what's going on? Anything else?
Nothing else really. Just as far as the game and stuff. So I'm really trying to lock in here in the next couple of days to get some stuff finished because we got new releases.
Yeah,
back on top of my stuff. That's about it though, honestly.
Yeah, all right. But like I said, you know, thank you, you know, for let me have you on here for the 4th time. Guys, hey, if you ever want to see XChaseMoney on here again, you know, if this video gets maybe a good amount of likes, I'll get him back on here again. But other than that,
like the video.
Like the video. You got anything you want to plug?
Nah. Nope.
I was gonna say, you know, but well, if anything, I'll, you know, put, you know, follow him on Twitter. Wait, it's not Twitter no more. It's X.
It's always Twitter. No matter what that ED does the platform, bro.
You know, a matter of fact, I'm gonna put all his links in the description. Go follow him. Tell him I sent you. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. And like I said, Mortal Kombat 1 walkthrough. Check the playlist. I think as of watching this video, I think episode 4 is out right now. I think the last episode will be up probably tomorrow or whenever you're watching this. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love every single one of y'all. Oh, I did end up uploading on TikTok. So if you guys want to check me out on TikTok, you're more than welcome to. You might get a good chuckle, good laugh. I have been reacting to some videos on there. So other than that, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.